Hello and welcome to Galaxy Universal Networks, Galaxy Social Trends. With me, your boy Katlo Erom Khambanyane. Shout out to you. I'm greeting special greetings to my brothers in Nigeria, Somalia, Sudan, and my cousins in Ghana. And you know today, guys, I'm never alone, obviously. I am with Nozibele Tielana, ATL.
And welcome to Galaxy Social Trends. Guys, we're seeing you on Instagram. We've hit 50 followers.
Of course. Yeah, only on the best show, Lana Go Galaxy Universal, you know. But anyway, without wasting much of your time, let's just take you through to our headlines today.
ANC is hashtag ANC.
We can't say it on national television,
Yes,
but it's been a
guys.
hashtag. Just if you would Twitter, you'll understand what we're talking about. And also, we're talking about hashtag justice for Kagiso.
And the next one is hashtag clicks.
Yeah, and also we're talking about Batman test positive for COVID-19.
Another one, Kat, it's hashtag Uputrasta.
Yeah, and actually have a beautiful interview later on. Guys, for your wonderful Friday. We want to make sure as much as we cannot party out right now during COVID-19, but like Galaxy Social Trends, we actually have a beautiful performance to just get you into the Friday vibes. And let's just get into the stories.
Our top story, former Environmental Affairs Minister Unomvula Mokonyane no recollection of who footed the bill for her 40th birthday party, which was allegedly paid for by Bosasa, has been the talk of social media. Mokonyane appeared at the Zondo Commission on Thursday. In July, Mokonyane disputed that any of her birthday celebrations were held at the Victorian Guest House in Krugersdorp. But after testimony from witnesses, she was called back to explain the contradictions in her statement. Meanwhile, a high-ranking government official has been arrested for allegedly living in South Africa illegally. According to a source, the man who holds a top position in the Mpumalanga provincial government was arrested by a Home Affairs immigration officer on Tuesday in Pretoria, where he lives. The man is allegedly a Zimbabwean who has not only been living in South Africa illegally, but was allegedly found with 3 passports.
Yeah, so actually people are actually enraged by this because you know what, it's stories that are detailing people in high offices, right? The first story was Unomvula Mokonyane, who's all of a sudden there's a U-turn. All of a sudden she has a recollection of things that she's been like, yes, we paid
she does not remember
so much
any of those things.
And then all of a sudden she does know. But now the thing is, she does remember. And there's also a 3 million rand Aston Martin that she got for her birthday. All of a sudden she's just like, guys, you know what I've been saying before, I'd like to just retract. Now I understand what you guys are talking about. So this whole time, maybe she was confused. And I think sometimes maybe it's a language barrier. So let's just give her a benefit of the time. Maybe this time she went to go understand English and then came back to the testimony and then she understood what was happening.
I put Kate in the Indian Aston Martin.
Yeah, sure. What? Have you seen politicians well, Anna? If you don't have a nice car, you're not top.
And then you know she says a family friend bought it for her.
Yeah, and then even the same family friend is the one that was sponsoring her birthdays that last year she forgot. So what she also said was that she forgot Guti. They had spent it on her 40th birthday, right? Not her 50th birthday. So she's basically saying, you know what? No, man, guys, maybe your information was wrong. This one that you're saying now is actually helping me recollect. So all of a sudden, and then on the other story, a top politician, Law, who was living in South Africa illegally. How does he even get to such a high position if he's not even South African? It is so weird.
So imagine how many illegal people he's brought in the country right now.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it talks to why people are not getting jobs, why people are not getting houses. Maybe this person is just securing houses for these people. He's prioritizing the people from maybe Zimbabwe. Hence, people of South Africa come second.
Yeah.
You know?
And people, hence why then it got to a point where people were actually saying, you know what, the ANC, because they're basically blaming the ruling party for allowing this malfeasance, this corruption that's been happening all over. So they just, you know what, people are actually fed up right now. They're just looking for change, and we are yet to see what's going to happen with these stories, but they've been trending the whole day.
Another thing, Kat, is that maybe ANC really cares for us, but maybe the people who are actually controlling the higher power, it's illegal immigrants. Yeah,
who knows? Who knows? Maybe our president, maybe when I find out what's maybe he was born in the UK. We are yet to discover what's going on, guys, but just look out for more of these stories.
In another story, guys, moving on to our next story, an 18-year-old teenage girl, Ukagiso Kale, from Gamadina village from Mokopane, was found allegedly murdered by her boyfriend, It is alleged that the boyfriend, who has been identified as Victor Tato, strangled her with an electric cable before stabbing her to death. According to a neighbor, Kagiso's mother and a few community members found her lifeless body lying in a pool of blood with a few broken furniture, evidence that she bravely fought back. The neighbor said that it is evident that Kagiso died a painful death, as it is seen that there was evidence of fighting on the crime scene.
That's actually one of those stories again that brings back what we've been trying to solve as a country. We've seen people have been taken to the streets. We're talking about the whole GBV protest. We talk about marches and all these demonstrations and all these bills that government is actually trying to introduce to ensure that the scourge of gender-based violence is actually decreased in South Africa.
Yes,
so to even see an 18-year-old child being killed by her boyfriend. I mean, she's only 18, and the way she died is painful because evidence, like they say, that it shows that she was fighting back. So this guy was, like, you can see it was a physical fight that she tried by all means, but again, she lost because the guy was strong. And obviously, he also had a knife. So one of these really sad stories.
It's really sad. One of the community leader, Okhamadube, said that the community is in deep shock over the matter, as the suspect is known and is also a member of the community. He said that they are saddened by the shocking death of Kylie, who was a young girl who had a brighter future ahead of her and was a role model on the younger ones. He concluded by saying that they will continue to support the Kale family and work with the police to make sure that justice is served.
Yeah, and hopefully the alleged perpetrator is actually arrested and justice is served for the family, because you know what, sometimes even as much as you cannot bring the lady that died back, the most you can do as a family to at least see the guy that actually committed this crime actually being arrested, and hence justice has been served in this matter. And again, we as a country, we should not forget that we don't only celebrate women during Women's Month. It's in times like this where you see, these things need to continue. It's not necessarily August was Women's Month, only then we see protests, we see people actually doing something to change, to actually fight against the scourge. But this should be a continuous thing where it doesn't necessarily need a hashtag. It just needs us as a community to stand up and actually help our women.
To just change our mindset, you know, and even how we raise our little young boys, because it starts at a very young age.
And I've been saying that, rather, that Guti, I feel like sometimes for us to be trying to convince all men to change, it's almost too late. You know what I mean? So we should be raising proper kids and helping
from young boys, because we've been guys, young boys don't know how to treat a woman. You know, they don't. It's just like they grow with it. You know, they grow with it. So I agree with you, Kat, when you say it should start when they're young
at
boys.
A young age. So it actually could even be introduced as a subject in school, maybe especially foundation phase where the child's brain is still being molded into something, because that's when children actually,
exactly. On how to treat. I think it also goes with
maybe part of LO next semester. Government should actually just start seeing
life orientation basically needs to be
very
crucial subject at school, because then it will life orientation. In our local story, in our local story that's been making rounds on social media platforms, Clicks is under fire for labeling Afro hair as dry and damaged. Guys, it's Heritage Month, yet there are some retailers that still don't understand that all hair types can be celebrated without dragging another. They also had another picture of black hair labeled as frizzy and dull, while the blonde was labeled as normal hair. Hi guys, seeing how furious social media users were, Clicks then issued an apology statement. They said, and I quote, "We would like to issue an unequivocal apology. We have removed the images which go against everything we believe in. We do not condone racism, and we are strong advocates of natural hair. We are deeply sorry, and we will put in place stricter measures on our website." Now, Kat, you with your natural hair right now, how do you feel?
Yes, as people with natural hairs, man, like I feel like this whole thing seems very orchestrated, right? Because even people felt that the apology was half-hearted, right? It was not a genuine apology, because there's a part of the apology that says apologies to our natural hair community, right? So now one thing people should understand is that even white people have natural hair. Natural hair does not necessarily mean black hair or So now to be labeling us also in a category, you say apologies to our natural hair community. So does that mean now white people don't have natural hair, and everything that says natural hair refers to us as black people? And people are actually furious because it's not even the first time. Apparently it's not even the first time Clicks has also done into Eganje, and other people actually even sourcing. We're not even sure if this is true, that apparently the Clicks board of directors is only white, hence why such things can just go past them, and people say that's why I don't even care about such things.
You know, it really hurts, Kat, because I have a friend with long dreadlocks. She got rejected at 3 jobs because they asked her to cut her locks.
Wow.
You know?
Wow.
So I can't really say Clicks is racist or whatnot, but this is happening, you know?
Yeah.
And for a person like me who really, you know, nurtures natural hair and all of that, I feel excluded. I mean, Sisa Africa, guys.
Imagine.
Like, Sisa Africa.
Imagine a whole Africa and you
Imagine.
Wow.
And you told, no, this hair, like your natural hair.
Yeah.
You know, and guys, people need to understand that natural hair is sensitive. Guys, we need to see a twilight clear, just
I don't know what clear is, but I support whatever you're saying right
guys.
now.
Sorry, Heritage Month. It's
No, I'm not. Yeah.
We you know, we have our head wraps when we sleep just to protect the hair, guys. It's sensitive. I feel like part of life orientation, you know,
I feel like there's so many things that should add to the whole curriculum.
Yes, even with the skin color, it goes like everything.
Yeah, and people were so angry even on social media. They're actually posting videos of them actually Bamosha Makat with Clicks. Clicks is actually losing customers because of this. Even people are saying, you know what, apology number 1 as itatis. So let's just take a look at the clip of Umuntu Tawuli Kat, like just saying what he has in I am actually done with Clicks. Check this out.
Okay guys, I think says Twitile, it's enough. Let's show Clicks how we really feel. Let's show them. Wait, let me put this here. Let me do this. Okay. Clicks must fall. Clar.
Yeah, you know what, right now, I feel like sometimes it's just let people express their anger. I mean, if that person is actually saying, well, they're not going to go to Clicks anymore, let that be a personal opinion, Guti, they'll never go. But at the same time, we should never forget, Guti, there are people that are actually being affected by this. There are people who could lose jobs if Clicks was to close down. So instead of just doing something that affects a whole community of people, because again, you shouldn't forget that Clicks also hires black people. To be Utawula Makat and saying let's boycott Clicks and let's not go to Clicks anymore, we are forgetting what Clicks is not just a company, it's Pazashop and people are going to be affected, especially during COVID-19. So proper measures should be taken. And one thing about the story that actually amazes me is that how does an ad even go out in public without passing people that actually see it and oversee it? And obviously, in an idea, you propose an idea, and I tell me there are no black people. Besides no black people, I don't know white people with a conscience enough to say, you know what, this just it doesn't sound right. Even Oko Shaw, at least go to your one black friend, you know. I mean, you probably have one. Just ask, is this not sensitive enough? So such things should actually be implemented somewhere.
Yeah, guys.
But let's just move on to
another.
Let's just go to another story.
Filming in Britain for the latest Batman movie has been halted after its star Robert Pattinson reportedly tested positive for the coronavirus just days after shooting had resumed. A member of the Batman production has tested positive for COVID-19 and is isolating in accordance with established protocols, Warner Bros. Said in a statement to AFP. The studio did not name the person infected or indicate when filming would resume.
However, though, Variety did actually reveal, Guti, it's actually Robert Pattinson, because they tried to hide this matter, Guti, as in it's someone in filming, but obviously, I mean, it stays on social media, Guti. We don't actually need proper media guys to actually be telling us this. This guy also posted to someone else, and then his friend confirmed that it was actually Robert Pattinson, who's actually the next Batman. So actually, Batman's got COVID-19, and people are actually even making jokes about it on social media, but had he at least worn a mask, because you know how Batman only covers this part of the face. They were like, the next Batman should actually have a mask if to make it a proper thing. Yeah.
Okay, guys, I think the lesson here is COVID-19 is still here.
Nobody's actually immune to COVID-19.
Moving on to another story. Urasta, guys, has had his fair share of messes when it comes to painting. And famous late celebrities from SA and abroad. So his paintings have at times had people screaming wow and oh and total shock. This time around, South Africans feel his portrait of Chadwick Boseman definitely falls into the long list of messes. On Thursday, the infamous artist, whose real name is Ulibane Sirenge, first time knowing his real name, guys, showed off his portrait of the late Black Panther actor Chadwick Boseman, who passed on last week. The post captioned, "RIP to the first black Marvel superhero. We respect your work." And then he tagged at Chadwick Boseman at Marvel Studios. Has not been well received, with numerous tweets joking that the man on the picture is instead of Lionel Richie, Teddy Pendergrass, and many others, including However, a number of Hollywood trade publications, including Variety and the Hollywood Reporter, say they had confirmed that 34-year-old Patterson, was a cast member. So guys, let's take on Mr. Rasta and his paintings. I feel like he's just wasting paint right now.
That's actually what people were saying.
Hi guys.
That's actually Caesar's tweet. It was like, I don't know how he gets so much, but I feel like Rasta is the smartest painter in the world. Like Rasta is one person. I feel like this is his marketing strategy. I feel like I should just start being the next Rasta, because at this point he's making money off of this. So much publicity. I mean, Rasta is famous for as a painter. I mean, come on now. It's like becoming the most famous soccer player for Utawaz Ujalipola.
But is Rasta making money though?
Personally, I don't know. We don't know what's going on. But let's just take a quick ad break. We'll see you guys right after this. Boop, boop, boop.
Tech Talk brought to you by Tamani Technologies and Systems. Tamani Technologies and Systems takes leadership in fourth industrial revolution. The whole world is facing a transformation. The revolution will be developed into the following stages: digitization, cyber security, Internet of Things, managed services, document management, and business applications. We provide business transformation and ICT solutions with presence in 13 African countries and 2 European countries. We are your leading partner in integrated platform providers, innovation leaders, standalone products, and innovation pace setters. Tamani Technologies and Systems, delivering value across continents.
Hello. Being a legal practitioner in South Africa in these challenging times demands lawyers that will help clients beyond legal issues. The ever-changing demands in commerce and tourism require lawyers who have sound and clear business and commercial knowledge, and that's where MB Chabangu Incorporated comes in. Our business, mining, tourism, health, labor, and economic knowledge encapsulated with law and litigation experience gives us an advantage in the legal sphere. Our experience in assisting businesses, government, and various industries with their needs puts us amongst the many progressive and striving law firms in South Africa. Now, to contact our attorneys for assistance with any of the mentioned fields and others, please call us on 012-341-4187 or send us an email on admin@chabangu.co.za. MB Chabangu Incorporated, where problems meet solutions.
Disturbance of brains.
So were you born with it?
Yeah, I was born with it. This thing, if I and then you can wake up.
Ukuthi ngasakwazi ukuyilwela lento leyo ukuthi nga-end up ngisasemncane ngaqala ngabhema ogwayi and into bekumele ngingayenzi lento leyo.
It's not about not having jobs or us being lazy. We're willing to take the step, we're willing to push, but you need to have processes that actually help us instead of just killing us.
Bayisaplayayo yonke lento nenyawuko kodwa bona-ke ababozwa. Let me tell my story.
And welcome back, guys, from the ad break. We have someone from Limps again.
Again, like we having, like, you know what, this week, right? I get every heritage. Maybe I'm from Limpopo because my heritage seems like it's Toko Limpopo because we've been having Matoko Limpopo the whole. But that's like clearly, like, I need to just ask my mom something. So that's like Limpopo, we're showing you so much love this week. But again, guys, we've got another special guest for you. Today we've got Dibraz because his name is Dibraz. Brother, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, brother. You know, brother, man, for those that don't know, do you want to just introduce yourself and just tell our viewers who you are?
My name is Pindulo Nedoy, all the way from Limpopo, Venda. My name is Dibraz as a stage name.
Yeah.
So what I do is I perform and I produce as well. So I play guitar on Afro-tech music. So I started playing in a lot kind of different genres and whatnot.
Yeah.
But then I started focusing on Afro-tech music, reason being that it's international and it goes all the way to the whole world. So it doesn't have limits and whatnot. So right now I'm focused on that, releasing music, producing more music and all of that, yeah.
Yeah. Just before we even go anywhere with this interview, can you just explain to people what Afro-tech is? Because what is Afro-tech music?
What I can say about Afro-tech is that Afro-tech, I can't really say I know a lot about it, as in like the history of it.
Yeah.
It's a sound that I started listening to that is more of an underground kind of music. Do you understand the hip-hop underground?
Okay.
So, but then the Afro-tech is the music that's from outside, like it's not within South Africa, it's not around here.
It's
do you
like
understand? International kind of, do you understand?
Like rock.
Do you know the kind of music that Black Coffee plays?
Okay.
Yes.
Exactly, that's kind of Afro-tech and what's on Boshimza.
So you're international, basically. You are international, brother.
That's just it, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I got it. So what inspired you to play guitar? Sorry.
What inspired me to play guitar actually was a show on SABC3 that I once watched. They were just playing guitars, jamming and all of that. And then from that, I started loving that. Actually made 3 guitars of my own. Okay. After that, after making those 3 guitars, my parents saw, oh, okay, I made them from planks.
Strings and all of that.
Yeah, strings. I used cable for bricks on a bicycle.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I unstrip them and then put them on guitar and then make all those stuff. My last one used to play on electric, whereby I took a speaker and then put it inside the hole, and then it used to play.
Wow.
So after that, they saw that, my parents saw that I'm really interested in this and I'm serious about it. They bought me my first guitar. That's when I started playing acoustic. I was so excited about that. It was a real guitar for once after 3 guitars. So started jamming on it and all of that. So
Yeah. So
which guitar was better between your homemade or the one you bought at the store?
Obviously. Okay, but mine was actually good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Number one, I didn't have to like have all those tuning stuff and all of that.
Exactly what I was asking.
Do you understand? But the last one I made had a tuning thingy and all of that. So I'd just play, never minding about the sound and whatnot. As long as it's making a sound, a guitar sound and whatnot. Do you understand? So, but then when I got the real guitar, I thought, okay, this is the real thing now. I need to get on it and so exciting and all that,
Yeah.
So
okay, just getting into the music industry, what has been your best experience so far? Would you performing at this place was actually been a dream for me so far?
So far, I can't say I've had a place that I can say it's my dream place that I've played before. I've played in a lot of places, yes, but I still want to go out of this. I still want to go, as my music, as I said, it's international. I want to go international. I want to go out. Okay. That's my dream. Not to play in South Africa, just South Africa only. I want to go out there.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, we are hearing from the technical side with Yaz, and I think it's time for the performance now. Let's just cut this interview for Manje. Let's just go to a short break, and then we'll see you we'll be back with the performance, rather.
Tech Talk brought to you by Tamani Technologies and Systems. Tamani Technologies and Systems takes leadership in fourth industrial revolution. The whole world is facing a transformation. The revolution will be developed into the following stages: digitization, cyber security, Internet of Things, managed services, document management, and business applications. We provide business transformation and ICT solutions with presence in 13 African countries and 2 European countries. We are your leading partner in integrated platform providers, innovation leaders, standalone products, and innovation pace setters. Tamani Technologies and Systems, delivering value across continents.
Hello. Being a legal practitioner in South Africa in these challenging times demands lawyers that will help clients beyond legal issues. The ever-changing demands in commerce and tourism require lawyers who have sound and clear business and commercial knowledge, and that's where MB Chabangu Incorporated comes in. Our business, mining, tourism, health, labor, and economic knowledge encapsulated with law and litigation experience gives us an advantage in the legal sphere. Our experience in assisting businesses, government, and various industries with their needs puts us amongst the many progressive and striving law firms in South Africa. Now, to contact our attorneys for assistance with any of the mentioned fields and others, please call us on 012-341-4187 or send us an email on admin@chabangu.co.za. MB Chabangu Incorporated, where problems meet solutions.
Welcome back, everyone, from the ad break. As promised, Uputi Debraz is going to close off the show with e-performance.
Tech Talk brought to you